I'm going to talk about the topic of decentering men. A lot of people think, many people like myself who kind of empower, so to speak, women to have agency, to take care of themselves, not just mentally, physically, all the things. And also talking about some of the toxic masculinity that we might have in our communities, kind of learn to unlearn some of the patterns that we see our fathers, our grandfathers, our uncles, and beyond, show and how they show up in relationships, and that can be detrimental to the lives of women in general. Is that it's not about HATE, about, really having really strong dislike for men, but it's the fact that you can still embody and want to have men and have men in your lives, whether it's in the dating phases, your long-term relationship and marriage, but you're not making the man the centerpiece, the moon, the star, and everything, and you're putting your life on hold for the man's dreams and vision to be accomplished. A lot of women find themselves in those kind of situations where for years, even some decades, I have this client once, she was married for over 30 years, and at the end of it, she was walking away from a marriage that had fallen apart, and she became homeless, and she had to pick herself up from there. Because all through her marriage, she made the man the center. She didn't get the certifications that she needed. She didn't go back to school to get her degree or degrees. She didn't really work to keep her resume active. She wasn't really paying attention to the finances, what was coming in, what was going out, the taxes, what the mortgage being paid, all those things. And then 30 years later, when he decided to walk away from the family, she found herself in this pickle where she didn't have anything to fall on, and she didn't really become homeless. She had to pick herself up from there. And I tell my clients all the time, you have to be an active participant in your own life. If that man is telling you, let's move states, or let's move to a different country, let's start a whole new life. If that man is telling you, quit your jobs, be a stay-at-home mom, you have to be able to have the confidence within yourself that you bring value to the relationship, and the value that you bring to the relationship is important. Even if you're being home and staying home, you have to bring in whoever, accountant, you have to bring in maybe a lawyer, a third party, or more, and negotiate the terms. Don't be afraid to negotiate the terms. You be afraid to be like, oh, maybe I'm too much. I'm going to be a good wife. I'm going to be a good woman. Women who say, I want to be a good wife. I want to be a good woman. I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to rock the boat. I want to be pick me. He picked me, so I just want to continue to be picked. Many women do all that, and the man will still completely turn away, be hateful, and take advantage of them and manipulate them, and they are the ones who's going to suffer at the end of the day, at the end of the decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, in the case of my client. So